Hi guys, it's Iain Myles here from Kamalifestyles.com. So what do girls think of online dating? Do they like it? Now you see, that is a question that I'm going to be asking today. Now personally, it's not really my thing, as I've always met girls in the real life situations. Now I know a few guys who have tried online dating and they told me that it didn't really work for them. Now I suppose that most people would respond much better in real life. So what do you think, and what is your opinion? Please put it down below and I'd be more than happy to read about your experiences and your thoughts too. So guys, without further ado, let's go and let's ask the girls what they think about online dating, so stay tuned. Hi guys, now the question that we have for today is, what's your opinion about online dating?
I think it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan.
Well, I think it's a good concept.
I don't like it.
I think it's good actually. Find other people.
If they work, sure. Like, it saves time, right? It's meeting people. I don't like it.
It's rubbish.
It's an easy, simple way where you can find love.
I think it can be good. I've met a few people online.
If you want to like find someone, then obviously do it. And if like you can't find in real life, but then if there's someone for you, then there's no point doing it.
I think it's can be great, can have its pitfalls.
Yeah.
You have to be savvy.
You have to vet your matches. You have to find them online before you meet them.
People closer, even if you know.
Closer.
Yeah, it's something that makes people feel closer. It's good for some people that find this difficult to like meet people.
Would you say that it's better than old-fashioned kind of going to a bar, like meeting someone in a bar?
Not better, but it's something new. It's the future, I think.
What do you dislike most about online dating?
Well, you don't know if the people you're talking to is real or not, so you have to find out when.
Could be a catfish.
Yeah.
I think it's a very progressive thought. It gives you a lot, broader avenue to kind of meet people.
Do you like it or do you hate it?
I like it.
I think that it's better when you meet someone on the street, because you don't know who's behind those profiles,
What would you dislike most about online dating?
I think like Lucy said, fake profiles.
If you have, I'm a bit more traditional, like if you have kids later, what are you gonna say? Like, oh, I saw your mom on Tinder and I swiped right, and like,
really?
Yeah, I think it's embarrassing.
I think it's good, like as long as you're doing it properly and not doing it for the wrong reasons, I guess.
My cousin and his wife got married actually through online dating. There are a lot of creeps on online dating, but I also met my boyfriend on Bumble, so it can't be all bad. We've been together for 2 years now. If you can meet people in person, it's a good way to get out there.
Is it better to meet people in person?
I think so, but online dating's an option too. It can be good. I've heard good outcomes from it.
What's some of the bad things about it?
People lying.
I think it's good. I think it's hard to find the right amount of time to meet people. It can be sketchy sometimes.
It's quite hard to meet people these days, especially the only places at work and if you're busy, so it can be good, I think, in ways.
What do you think's bad about online dating?
Some people's intentions.
Well, I'm not the biggest fan. I just think it's like a bit fake.
I think a lot of people use it to hook up rather than to build a relationship.
Why haven't you tried it?
I like to approach people face to face.
You just have to be really careful with it, because sometimes you can see someone and then it's you have to do your research to be are they who they say they are? Do they have another social account? Can you verify that it's them?
Some people end up being married for the longest time, with online dating.
If you had to choose between online dating or meeting someone outside, in a bar, which one would you go for?
In a bar, because then there's other people around you.
I think meeting someone outside.
I prefer to meet them face to face, just for safety reasons, I guess.
Do you like it or do you hate it, for example, online dating?
I don't hate it. I think it's a good idea, but I personally would prefer to meet them face to face.
I think that's kind of the more realistic way of meeting people, but sometimes if you don't have that option, then you've got to online date. I guess.
To all options.
Yeah. Probably because you're less likely to get catfished or creeped up on.
I think it'll be nicer to actually meet face to face rather than online.
Do you think there's a risk of being catfished online?
Hell yes.
Online is hard because you kind of right away come up with this kind of wall, this kind of guard maybe.
I think people can definitely be a lot more charming in bars and pubs. I think the physical affection is definitely more enticing.
I say that comes with cons too. I mean, I think it's better because at least then that's who they are, but they could be hiding aside. But I suppose it's nicer, probably better to through friends, when you get to know someone, you can kind of have natural chemistry rather than over screens, so you can just get to know someone.
Definitely.
Because they know what you look like, you already know what each other's like, and you can always get to know each other at that time, in the present
bit
time.
more.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible to meet Mr. Perfect online?
Not all of them are fake, so maybe, well, you have to meet and stuff like that.
I think that too.
Have you found love?
I found love on the internet. I met my boyfriend in Facebook.
Facebook?
Yes, on Facebook. But I think you can find love on the internet.
Maybe, because on like TV shows, like Love Island, they meet each other on there and then they like stay for a long time, so I suppose.
I think it's not possible to meet your Prince Charming these days.
At all?
At all.
I think you can, because they do a lot of things where they match your personality, so I think it's a really good way.
I've read an article that says that 25% of the people actually meet on dating website. So if you're lucky enough, you might find love.
Yeah, well, I did.
Yeah, why not?
I don't think there is a Mr. Perfect. That'd be kind of boring. That'd be boring. Hopefully.
I think you can meet a Mr. Perfect anywhere. I don't think there is a Mr. Perfect, but you can fool yourself into thinking so, right? Yeah.
Why don't you think so?
I don't know. I think there's so many people in the world. If there's just one, what are the chances of that happening?
I reckon, yeah, some of my friends have met their boyfriends online.
Mr. Perfect?
Well, I don't know if they're perfect.
Maybe, but I think they should better to go outside to meet the people, you know, at real time.
I do, but I think it's like by chance, like you're lucky if that happens to you, but I think you're more likely to be.
Maybe, but our parents have done it the normal way and they seem to be doing alright, and then their parents before them. So I don't see any problem with just meeting in person, and you get to know someone a lot more. I think it's more effective to meet people face to face, personally.
Yeah, I would say most probably. I've had a few friends that have like got something out of it and they've stayed long term, so it's definitely like out there.
Yeah.
Has it happened to you?
No.
Hi guys, now that was really fun and I hope you enjoyed watching. Now guys, although a lot of girls have tried online dating, you see a lot of them would rather meet someone face to face rather than going through an app online. So guys, if you want to harness those skills to be able to meet, attract and date those really gorgeous women, then please check out KamaLifestyles.com by clicking on the link in the video description below, or by clicking on the card right above and it will take you there. Also guys, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a big thumbs up, like, share and subscribe to KamaTV. Now I'm Iain Myles and I'll see you next time.